Hello, and welcome to another episode of Air Gun Reviews and Pesting Channel. In this episode, I'm going to talk about the AT44. The classic AT44 has been around for quite a few years, and they still make the AT44 in different configuration. I happen to own 4 of them. The AT44 PA for pump action. This one here in front of you, AT44 QE long and 22 caliber, AT44 tactical, and your standard AT44-10. These guns are just a reliable, accurate shooting guns. But what it lacked was aftermarket support. So I hooked up with a guy on Airgun Nation. His name is Eric, or AKA Pappy Yosh, or Pappy Yosh, or PY 3D Printing. And we exchanged phone numbers and had some ideas. I said, hey, I was an air gun enthusiast, and he likes making parts for the air gunners. And I hooked up with him and I said, look, I need a biathlon lever for the AT44, a single shot tray, if possible, magazine holder, with exception for the AT44 tactical, which has 2 magazine holders underneath the stock. All the rest of the AT44 platforms did not have a way to carry magazines. I like magazines on the outside of my gun. It's just easier for me to grab, the next magazine. And I had him make up a 3-slot magazine holder. It's easy to come off, just like that. And they snap back in place, like that. So if you're interested in some aftermarket parts, if you still own an AT44 and you want to spiff it up with some aftermarket parts like a biathlon lever, I will leave a link, email. You get a hold of Pappy Yosh and see if we can help you out with some of these parts. But let me show you what some of these parts do. You already seen the magazine holder. There's set screws that he provides that you can tighten this down so it stays secure on top. But right here, not very secure. Let me see if we can get a little better here. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's the biathlon lever. Much better than just the lever. Easy to pull out, easy to cock. Now, this is his single shot tray. And basically what it does is, let me move this out of the way. Just like that, snaps into place. Pellet probe goes in, and basically you take the pellet and you let it roll down, just like that. And you can load it very easily, just like that. That's his creation, which works just fine. 177-2225. But while I was waiting for my magazine holders, biathlon lever, single shot tray, happened to be on eBay one day, and I was curious to see if anybody made any aftermarket parts for the AT44, and some guy on eBay was selling these. Basically, for the AT44 22 caliber only, you insert the pellet like that inside. I don't want to push it all the way through. You push it flush. I'm going to take the pellet out. We'll just simulating. Push it in, close the bolt. Just like that. And that was single shot tray. Just like that. But this is one that I deal with for you folks out there that know Darko or Carm, custom air rifle magazines. He's got a website, but last time I went on his website, it was not working, but I will leave a link and see if it's working again. But this one I like a lot better for the simple fact that you put a pellet in, drop it down like that in place, close the bolt, and there's your single shot tray. But I won't do that. Take the pellet out. So there you have it. Single shot tray. You just have to pick which single shot tray will work best for you. I like this method of single shot tray better. I like this too. Any of these three right here for AT44 and all calibers will work just fine. But just so you folks can see, this is how it looks all mounted up with the scope mounted like so. The only place you can mount a magazine holder is on the left side of the receiver, because you can't obviously put it in the front here because the cocking lever and this here for the magazine. In my next episode, I'm going to show you the magazine holder for the Hatsan At44 that's mounted on my gun that Pappy Yosh made for me. And then keep going on the next episode. I'll show the Hatsan Flash magazine holder. So if you own any of those guns that I just mentioned, and if you're looking for magazine holders, he's got them made up for the Flash and the At44. But I had to send him one of my magazines from the Flash Pup for him to make a magazine holder. But that'll be in my next video on how to actually show you how it's mounted up, how to mount the magazine holder on a Flash Pup and the At44. I have a problem with this particular gun right now. I noticed that there was no air in the cylinder. So just like the P15, it wants to degas itself once I fill it up to 3,000 PSI. But I will be doing a video on repairing the air cylinder and how to fix the problem and show you what the problem is. So if any of you out there have AT44, when you gas it up and it immediately degasses the cylinder, like the P15 Skyhawk video I did, I will show you how to fix that. But until then, shoot straight and may your pellet hit the target. Always remember, sharing is caring. That's what I'm doing right now. Sharing all this information with you. My fellow air gunners out there, air gun brothers and sisters. See ya.